My name is Hope Manzano, and this is my story. My walk with Jesus started at a very young age. Honestly, I couldn't tell you how old I was because it was from as long as I can remember. I was raised in a Christian home. My parents were missionaries and they had an orphanage in Mexico. My dad was a pastor, so from a very young age it was just instilled in me. I have always had that. I felt like I had a stigma about me, that people kind of saw me and they kind of dealt with me gently. They handled me with care because they assumed that I was not capable of handling different things that are worldly. And I really hated that. In my efforts to desensitize myself, I really just got myself in a lot of low places. How does it go? I work all things together for good. So I feel like he worked that out for good in my life, and my faith grew and it strengthened because of those experiences that I had. I wish I had the secret to never ever get back down again, but I don't. And probably the secret is to really try even when you're not feeling it, but I haven't mastered that yet. Typically going to church is one of the steps that bring me back to life. Wellspring has actually been very good for me in this situation because I've had a lot of people in the church come to me and really force me out of that zone because I'm really bad at getting into it, and they've really embraced me and taken me in and checked on me, and they challenge me. And even when some people don't even realize that they're challenging me, I'm challenged by so many people without them even having any idea that they're challenging me. I'm challenged. It's amazing how the word is, it says it's living and breathing. It's so true. It's powerful. So I know that one of the things that I can do in my spiritual life when I'm really low is turn to the Bible. At the beginning of this year, my mom was talking to me and she was telling me how I need to put as much effort into my spiritual life as I do into other areas. Like, I can wake up at 4 in the morning and go running, but it's hard for me to wake up at 4 in the morning to read. And she told me, well, Hope, you're in the car for an hour every day, one way to work, and then an hour back one way. And she said, you just listen to the word, just listen to the Bible. I just listened. And it got to the point that my listening turned into craving. And then it got to the point where I didn't feel forced to listen to on the way back, but I wanted to listen to on the way back. And I would drive to work and listen to the Bible, and I'd drive home and listen to the Bible, and then I'd go on to YouTube and I'd find passages, and I'd find teachings and a whole bunch of just things that would fill me up. And it was a craving. Just like you challenge yourself in any other area, like I challenged myself in running, I think that you have to challenge yourself in reading the scripture and reading the Bible and digging deep in times when you have no ambition or drive.